In this video, we will go into a very short demonstration of some of the cutting-edge AI tools and technologies that are revolutionizing the field of video creation and editing. This is only an overview of some of these tools. We will go over the most important ones in depth in a later video. Let's get us started with Premiere Pro and Auto Color Correct. In here, I'm just going to navigate to Premiere Pro, and I already have a series of clips that I put already in the timeline. And I am already in a color workspace. So you can see the scopes here on the left, you can see the program panel here, and you can see the clips here in the timeline. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to select the clip, and I'm just going to click on Auto, as in Auto Color Correct. And look what happens with the scopes as soon as I do that. Boom, see it? Now, I'm going to press the down arrow so that the next clip gets selected, and then boom, click on Auto, and I'm going to keep on going through all of those like this. Now, this is using Adobe Sensei to create a color balance and to help with the color correction. The reason why I like it is I don't think it's perfect by any means, but it's using different settings for each and every clip. Look at it. So I already part from a baseline in which my clips pretty much match without my having to do anything. Ain't that cool? All right, let's continue on Premiere Pro here, and let's go into, now we're going to move into Photoshop Generative Fill. So look at this. This one clip, this is just me, my camera is 1920 by 1080, and this sequence is, dun, 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 it is 3840 by 2160, so it's Ultra HD. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Photoshop Generative Fill to fill out the parts of the video that are just not there. So I'm just going to export a frame, and it can be any frame. So I'm just going to go ahead and click here, and I'm going to call it Generative Fill. And a ping is fine, and I'll click OK. So I'm just going to go into Photoshop, and I'm going to open that Generative Fill ping that I just exported from Premiere Pro. Click on Open, and there it is. Now I'm going to clean some of this up. So I'm going to go into my spot healing brush tool, make it a little bit smaller. And I think I want to get rid of my hands here, only so that it doesn't use them for the background. So that's good. Now I'm going to go into my Magic Wand tool, and I'm going to select the transparent part. All I have to do now is go to Edit, Generative Fill. And I could type a prompt here, whatever, but I don't want to do that. I'm just going to leave it empty so that the AI figures out the background. Click on Generate. And as it goes, you're going to see here 3 variations of the background that is choosing for us. That one not so bad, kind of grungy. This one is better. I'm digging this one, like for sure. And let's see this one. Oh, I think this one is the best. Let's see. Yeah, it chopped up the violin a little bit here, so I think I'm going to use this one. All right, so all I have to do now is go to Layers, and I am going to flatten the image. I'm going to save it. I can go back into Premiere Pro. I can move this to one track above, and I'm going to now import that Generative Fill still that I just created in Photoshop, and I'm going to put it here, make it as long as the clip is, and there you go. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so let's continue. And quite frankly, we can't really talk about AI without talking about Topaz AI. So let's go ahead and open Topaz Video AI. In here, I'm just going to click for browse, and I'm going to import one of the same clips that is just my camera. Remember, these are HD, so they're 1920 by 1080. Click on open. And in here, and there's a lot to talk about here, but I'm just going to talk about upsampling. All I'm going to do is change the output resolution to 3840 by 2160. And that's it. All I'm going to do is click on preview, and you're going to see a little progress happening in here. And once it's done, I'm going to show you a comparison view between the original and the upsampled one. And it's just amazing what this tool can do if you need to upsample. And now it's done. I'm just going to go into this comparison mode like yay, so that on one side, so here on the left, you will be able to see the original one, and on the right, you will be able to see the upsampled one. Now, because of my camera's depth of field, I can only really concentrate on the things that are in focus. So I'm going to go directly to like the lavalier mic. Just going to zoom in. Same with my face. See, it is like almost out of focus until you go like, yay. So all in all, this is a fantastic tool. All right, let's go online now, and let's go to Runway, where we are going to create video by typing text. So this is Runway. You can just Google it, and you can get some credits. You can get a free subscription, and you can get some credits. I have the paid subscription. So, you know, I have some seconds left, but you can buy individual credits or whatever. And I'm not saying that this is perfect. What I'm saying is that when you need a shot and you don't have it, this can do wonders for you. So I'm just going to create a scene like, I don't know, violinist playing on stage in front of a large audience, right? And let me fix that. Violinist playing on stage in front of a large audience, right? That's all. I'm going to, you can either do a free preview here, or you can generate, by default is 4 seconds. And if you want it longer, then it costs you more credits, you know, that sort of thing. I'm going to go to the free preview just to see what it does. And let's use this image as the input. This is probably the most correct one. And now I'm going to generate 4 seconds. And I'm not saying it's photorealistic or anything like that. What I'm saying is that when you need that shot and you don't have it, this can help you. So whether it's for B-roll or for animation or for anything like that, this can help tremendously. And we see some errors like here on the hands and all of that. But overall, I think this is pretty good. If I needed to use a quick shot of a violinist, I could just zoom in to some of the areas, maybe just the violin and the bow, and I could totally use this. All right, please keep in mind that technology changes rapidly. So all of these examples might be obsolete by the time you watch this video. All right. That's a wrap for now. We just scratched the surface of the amazing world of AI in video editing. Soon we'll dive deeper into some of the coolest tools out there. Each one of these isn't just a feature in some software. Think of them as your new best friends in video editing. They are here to lend a hand, spark your creativity, and totally flip the script on how we make videos. This little intro, it's just a start. It's your ticket to a whole new way of working with AI by your side. As we keep exploring these smart tech wonders, remember that they're more than just tools. They are your secret ingredients for brewing up some real magic in your video projects.